Democrats face what to do about DACA. The president has put a plan on the table. It involves a wall that he will not back away from. And Bernie Sanders, who you just mentioned, and certainly one of the names in the 2020 Democrat race, issued a statement saying that he's not sure why President Trump wants to shut down the government over a multi-billion-dollar wall that no one wants. It occurs to me Democrats are in a little bit of a situation here, Governor, where 800,000 illegal immigrants brought here as children are counting on both parties to deliver on a way they will have legal status to stay in this country. And with Sanders saying, no way, we're going to resist, that doesn't seem like something that's going to work.
Yeah, I think what we have to stay focused on is the best interests of our nation and people who know no other country but our country. And that's the 800,000 dreamers that you mentioned. Look, there's going to be a lot of Democratic legislators who perhaps will have to face a trade-off. Or are they willing to accept this wall, which frankly I think is not needed? I don't think the people of the country believe it's needed. Net immigration from Mexico last year was less than zero. But having said that, if the trade-off for some legislators is you have to accept Donald Trump's obsession with his big wall, given the stable genius that he is, in order to make 800,000 people secure in their citizenship in the United States, I think that's a morally defensible trade-off. I don't think it's a wise use of public dollars, and the people of Texas certainly don't want a wall, and I think we should listen to them more than we have. But look, I think we have to stay focused on people and not get too wrapped around our axle about Donald Trump's latest.
I think that's a fair point. I think that's a very fair point. It shouldn't be about President Trump and whether he wants the wall. It should be about the policy. But Democrats, going back to Bill Clinton in the State of the Union in 1996, going back to Democrats who voted for a secure fence 350 miles in 2006, Hillary, Obama, Biden, Schumer, even the Gang of Eight deal that failed in 2013 included an additional 350 miles. So Democrats have voted consistently for a wall. Are they being hypocritical now in saying we don't want any part of a wall in exchange for DACA?
Well, look, I think this is, and I saw some of those clips, including President Obama with much blacker hair. I think what's made it different, gentlemen, is this. Look, this obsession with the wall, wanting to build a wall, and all of this is. I think there are a lot of Democrats that just don't want to be part of the thinly veiled racism that goes along with that.
So is a wall is racist?
Well, look, we're not building one along the Canadian border, are we? And net immigration from Mexico is actually less than zero last year.
Governor, they've built 653 miles of the fence already. And that certainly wasn't racist when Democrats were leading the call for that.
No, I'm not. Gentlemen, look, I'm not saying border security is racist. I'm not saying a wall's racist. What I am saying is this, that the scapegoating of other people, saying that all Mexicans are rapists, that they are all armed robbers and bandits, as Donald Trump did, playing to great throngs of people, all applauding, especially in parts of our country where they've never met a Mexican immigrant.
He said he assumed some are good people as well.
I'm saying that Democrats don't want to be complicit in that, and that's why it makes it more difficult.
Well, I think you drilled down to the true point. Yeah. Ultimately, it's the fear of being complicit and a left-wing base that would call them out as such as they resist. It's a very fair point.
That's not what I was drilling. I was drilling that they didn't want to be complicit in racism.
Well, we got it. Governor, thank you so much for coming on, and we look forward to having